In this video, I'm going to be discussing Patriots, or militia auxiliaries, or militia support. Now, first off, if you've watched any of my videos, you notice that at the end, I say to all my engineer brothers in the Patriot and militia movements, always remember SAONs. There is a difference between the militia movement and the Patriot movement. It's a distinction that really came about back in the 1990s. If you were willing to fight, willing to be on the front lines, you were militia. But if you could not do that, would not be willing to, or incapable of doing it, and it could be because of medical conditions, because of age, or your religious or moral beliefs, but you still wanted to support the effort, then you were part of the Patriot movement. Now, the Patriot movement supports the militia movement as best it can. The primary job they have is support, and it can be growing food and preserving food for use by the militia when they're in the field. It can be reloading ammunition. It can be medical support. After a militiaman is wounded, they're taken care of at a militia field hospital. Well, they have to be watched until they are well enough, or recuperated enough to rejoin their unit. Well, a field hospital only will have so many people, so many vehicles. So you would move them to a safe house, a location set up with Patriots where they can assist. Now, who would be in a Patriot movement? They could be someone who's too old to carry a rifle in the field, but they could still drive a truck or pull the lever on a reloading press. It could be the wife and kids, gardening, running the farm, raising animals, and preserving the food so that their husband and maybe adult children will be able to continue to eat when what they're able to get off of enemy forces is getting meager. It could also just be someone who is not capable of fighting, but is medically able to. Like I said, their religious or moral beliefs preclude them from taking a human life. Well, those people typically work out the best for medical support. I suggest you establish these networks now, especially safe houses for the care of wounded. To give you an idea of how to possibly do it, check into how the Irish Republican Army ran their safe houses. Some of them were fairly simple, just people hiding underneath floorboards during the day, and then at night they would get brought out and they would continue their mission. Some were a little bit more elaborate. They could be hidden rooms underneath barns, underneath homes, or in a hidden basement underneath a business. Those areas obviously require more time for construction, especially if it does not already exist. But if you have an old root cellar underneath the barn, then you want to support the militia, but you can't carry a rifle for them, try expanding that root cellar and improving it so that it's waterproof and would be semi-sanitary, so that wounded could stay there and get well. And obviously, you should work on your gardening and your farming, your animal husbandry now, so that when something happens, everyone knows what to do. They know how to properly grow the fruits and vegetables, how to raise the animals, and then how to process them the most efficiently for use by our forces in the field when the time comes. Now, for all my engineer brothers in the Patriot and militia movement, always remember, SA on.